Last week, we announced the hiring of UM's new head basketball coach. This week, we bring you an exclusive one-on-one interview with Coach Larranega. SportsDesk's Drew Apollonia sat down with Coach L earlier today in a slightly different version of Athlete of the Week.
Roll up the sleeves and hold back the tears. It's the last edition of Athlete of the Week. I'm Drew Apollonia, wherein this is the segment that we bring in the finest athletes we can find around campus, and we continue that trend today with former Provident College star Jim Larranega. Told you do some coaching as well. So.
Hey, Drew. Oh, pleasure to be on. I like that you included me as an athlete.
Hey, that's how we do this here. You know, we're not about lies. This is Athlete of the Week, and it's about you today, sir. So, new face of Miami basketball, Coach Larranega. Pleasure to be here with you. So tell us, you came from a great spot where you did some great things in George Mason. Why Miami? Why take this job?
Well, Miami is the reason. Both the university, the geographical location, the great state of Florida, the best basketball league in the country, the Atlantic Coast Conference. I thought it was a great opportunity and one I could not turn down.
Now, Miami obviously has this rich tradition in football and in baseball, and hoops really hasn't been able to take that next step and get to national level prominence. So how do you take UM and make them nationally relevant?
Well, I think it's going to be one step at a time. It will take some time. It doesn't happen overnight. Anything worthwhile takes time and energy and a great deal of enthusiasm. And with my staff coming with me from George Mason, we're going to hit the ground running. We're going to do a lot of the things that we've done in the past. We've met with the players, had a great reception from the guys, and this is going to be a new approach, a new philosophy. We're going to work extremely hard to engage the community, both the students at the University of Miami, the faculty, the administration, and the local community of Coral Gables and Miami.
And when you talk about college hoops recruiting over the past few years has really taken college basketball to a new level of sketchiness, unfortunately, at times. But how do you embrace the one and done system that's almost seems like you're required to be successful? You need to embrace that system, and a lot of these teams that are the most successful always have some sort of scandal or controversy around here. If you're a school not named Duke, can you be successful without embracing a one and done system or attract some level of controversy around you?
Well, first of all, we're going to stick to our philosophy, and that is to recruit the best student athletes that fit the model for what a student should be at the University of Miami. And we're going to build the program from the ground up with quality people. Some of those are going to be very talented athletes who might be able to move on to the professional ranks at a young age, maybe after their first year or second year. But for the most part, we're going to be building a program with student athletes who are coming here to earn their degree. We want student athletes who come and work very, very hard, both on the court and in the classroom. And if we can create the right atmosphere here, get the right support from the community, I not only think we can do that, it's the reason I'm here.
Now, you are here. Welcome once again. And after so long, spending so much time in the Northeast, I know you're a Bronx guy, then went through PC. What's the biggest culture shock you've experienced so far down here at the U?
Well, first of all, I've spent a lot of time in Florida during my youth. My grandfather came from Cuba, moved to Key West, married my grandmother. They had 2 children, one of which was my father. My father was born and raised in Key West, Florida. Moved to New York, married my mother. They raised their 6 children in New York, but every summer we came to Florida. We stopped in Kissimmee to visit my father's sister and her family, and then down to Miami. I used to love stopping at the Coral Castle, which was a spectacular event for a youngster, 10, 11 years old, and then down to Key West. So I've loved the state of Florida all my life, and I'm glad to be down here and looking forward to it.
And finally, Coach, it's such an important day worldwide today. So many globally important events going on. What were you more excited about going into today, and what do you think has the most impact worldwide? In England, you have the royal wedding between Prince William and Kate Middleton, and here in America, we answer that by releasing Fast 5, the latest edition of Fast and Furious, with 2 princes of our own, Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. So your brief thoughts on that?
Well, the first thing you have to know about me is my way of relaxing is going to the movies. I see every movie every chance I get. So Fast 5 is on my menu in the near future. I didn't catch the wedding, but I enjoy being here, and I'm part of the community now.
Well, we're glad to have you. You have been a delight, sir. That's all the time that we have for Athlete of the Week. Drew Apollonia for the last time. Thank you, Doctor. Back to the desk.